Namaste friends, welcome back to my channel. Friends, in today's video we would be making these beautiful earrings. These are danglers and I have named them as Lozenge earring. Here I have made these earrings in two colors. This is in bluish grey color and the other one is in brown color, dark brown color. In this video we would be making a pair for this earring. This is in emerald green color. So let us see what all material do we need to make these earrings. For making our lozenge earring we would need Superduos. Here I am using these Superduos in pastel emerald color. Then I'll be using these 11Os. These are white Ceylon 11Os. These are Preciosa 11Os. Then I'm using these 3mm pearls in white color. Then I'll be using 15Os in two colors. This is Miyuki Duracoat Galvanized Silver 15O and this one is Miyuki Duracoat Galvanized Seafoam 15Os. Then we would need this 6 by 12 mm earpost. I'll be working with sono thread and size 12 beading needle. So let's get started. Friends, we would start making our lozenge earring by picking up these 4 Superduos. Now I will bring them down towards the end of my thread. And now I will tie a double knot here like this. Now I will pass through all these 4 Superduos and bring this tail in between the beads, pulling it very gently into the beads. Now, after passing through all these 4 beads, I will pick up one 11O Ceylon white and pass through this next Superduo like this. Again, I'm picking up one 11O white and pass through the next Superduo, picking up one 11O white. I will pass through my next Superduo. So here we have to add these 11O white in between the Superduo beads like this. And now I will step up into my first 11O that I added in the last round. Now into the Superduo. We have to keep our thread tight here. Now here you can see I'm exiting through this Superduo and now I will pick up one 15O seafoam, one 3mm pearl and one 15O seafoam. So here are the 3 beads, one 15O seafoam, one 3mm pearl and one 15O seafoam. And now I will be passing through the same Superduo and place these beads on the top of my component like this. Now I will pass through this next 11O white and into the next Superduo, into this next 11O white and the next Superduo. Now here you can see that right now I'm exiting through this Superduo just opposite to this one. And now I will pick up one 15O seafoam and pass through this 3 mm pearl like this. Again, I'm going to pick up one 15 seafoam and pass through this Superduo like this. So this is the look from the top. And now after exiting through this Superduo, I will move up into this next 11 white, up through this 15. Now after moving up through this 15 seafoam, I will pick up two 15 silver and move down through this next 15 seafoam like this. Now I will pass through this 11 white underneath, move up through this 15 seafoam. Again I will pick up two 15 silver and go down through this next 15 seafoam like this. Now I will move through this 11 underneath, up through this 15 seafoam. Again I will pick up two 15 silver and pass through this next 15 seafoam, pass through this 11 underneath, up through this 15 seafoam, and now my last pair of 15 silver, and now I will go down through this 15 seafoam. So here you can see we have created a sort of flower on the top of our earring component. And now after exiting through this 15 seafoam, I will pass through this 11 underneath like this. Now after exiting through this 11, I will pick up two 15 silver and pass through this top hole of the next Superduo. Now I will pick up two 15 silver and pass through this 11 white. Again I am going to pick up two 15 silver and pass through the top hole of the next Superduo. So this way we are going to add these 15 silver all through this round. Now here I am adding my last pair of 15 silver and I'll be passing through this 11 white. And after adding these 15 silver all through this round, this is the look of our earring. Now let us cut off this tail from our earring. So this is the look, and now here you can see that I'm exiting through this 11 and now I will step up into the first two 15 silver that I added in this round into the Superduo, and now into the first 15 silver of this side. Now here after exiting through this first 15 here on this side, I will pick up 115 seafoam, 1 3mm pearl and 115 seafoam. So here I have picked up these 3 beads and I'll be passing through this 1, 2, 3 and 4th 15 on this side. This 15 Superduo and the next 15 like this. Again I'm going to pick up 115 seafoam, 1 3mm pearl and 115 seafoam, these 3 beads, and pass through this next 15 silver Superduo and the first 15 silver. Again I'm going to pick up 115 seafoam, 1 3mm pearl and 115 seafoam and pass through the next set of these 3 beads. And here is the last set and pass through this 15 Superduo and the next 15. And now I will step up into this 15 seafoam and this 3mm pearl. So this is the look after adding these pearls and 15 seafoam. And now after exiting through this 3mm pearl, I will pick up 1 11 white, 3 Superduo beads and 1 11 white. So here I have picked up these 5 beads and pass through this next 3mm pearl like this. Again 1 11 white, 3 Superduo beads and 1 11 white, these 5 beads, and I will pass through this next 3mm pearl, again 1 11 3 Superduos and 1 11 and pass through this next 3mm pearl, very gently we have to add these beads, and this last set of these beads, and into this 3mm pearl. So this is the look after adding the Superduos. And now I will step up into this 11 into the Superduos, and now I will exit through this 11 white like this. And now after exiting through this 11 white, I will pick up 1 15 silver, 1 11 white and 1 15 silver. So here these 3 beads and pass through this next 11 white like this. Now I will pick up 115 seafoam and pass through the top hole of this next Superduo like this. Now I will pick up 1 Superduo and pass through the top hole of the next Superduo. Again I will pick up 1 Superduo and pass through the top hole of the next Superduo, like this. Now I will pick up 115 seafoam and pass through this 11 white, like this. Now I will pick up 115 silver, 111 white and 115 silver, these 3 beads, and pass through this next 11 white. Now I will pick up 115 seafoam and pass through the top hole of this next Superduo. Pick up 1 Superduo and pass through the top hole of the next Superduo. Again 1 Superduo and pass through the top hole of the next Superduo. Again 115 seafoam and pass through this next 11 white. Pick up 115 silver, 111 white and 115 silver and pass through this next 11 white. Now 115 seafoam and pass through this next Superduo, the top hole of the next Superduo. Pick up 1 Superduo, pass through this next Superduo, again pick up 1 Superduo and pass through this next Superduo. Again 115 seafoam and into this next 11 white, like this. Pick up 115 silver, 111 white and 115 silver and pass through this next 11 white, one 15 seafoam, pass through the top hole of this next Superduo, pick up 1 Superduo and pass through the next Superduo, 1 Superduo and pass through this next Superduo, and my last 15 seafoam, and I will pass through this first 11 white. So after adding these beads, this is the look of our earring. And now I will step up into these 2 beads, 115 silver and 111 white. Now after exiting through this 11 white, I will pick up 115 seafoam and pass through this next 15 seafoam, like this. Now I will pick up 3 15 seafoam and pass through this bottom hole of this top Superduo, this first Superduo that I added in the last round, like this, into this top hole and into the next Superduo, like this. Again I'm going to pick up 3 15 seafoam and pass through this next 15 like this. Pick up one 15 seafoam and pass through this next 11 white. Again pick up one 15 seafoam and pass through this next 15 seafoam. So here you can see that after adding these 15 this would be the look. And now again I will pick up 3 15 seafoam and pass through this bottom hole of this Superduo into the top hole of the middle one and the bottom hole of the next one. Again pick up 3 15 seafoam and pass through this next 15 seafoam. Pick up one 15 seafoam into this next 11 white. Again one 15 seafoam up into this next 15 seafoam. So this way we will be adding these 15 seafoam all through this round. So here I have added this last 15 and this is the look after adding these 15 seafoam. Now I will step up into this 15 and these 15s. All these 15 seafoam that we added in the last round. And now after exiting through this 15 seafoam, I will again pick up two 15 seafoam and pass through the top hole of this Superduo like this. Now I will pick up one Superduo bead and pass through this next Superduo. Again picking up two 15 seafoam. I will pass through all these 15s. Only these three, sorry. I'll be passing through first three 15s. Now after exiting through this 1, 2, 3 15s, I will pick up one 15 silver, one 3 pearl, one 15 silver. So here these three beads, one 15 silver, one 3 pearl and one 15 silver. And now I will pass through these three 15s, 1, 2, 3 that we added in the last round. These three 15 seafoam like this. Now I will pick up two 15 seafoam and pass through the top hole of the next Superduo. Again I will pick up one Superduo and pass through the top hole of the next Superduo. Again pick up two 15 seafoam and pass through 1, 2 and 3 15s. These three 15s. Now pick up one 15 silver, one 3 pearl and one 15 silver. These three beads and pass through first three 15 seafoam on the other side like this. So here we have to keep our thread nice and tight, and we would be adding these pearls and 15 all through this round. Now here I'm adding my last set of these 3 beads, and I will pass through these 3 15 like this, up into these 2 15. So here we have completed the bottom portion of our earring. Friends, if you keep it loose, then your bottom part would fall like this. It would be flat, and if you just pull your thread a little tight, here you can see that it has got a curved look. Here you can see that it has got a curved shape, and here we are going to give it a little bit curved shape. And after passing through these beads, now I will pass through these 15 these superduos and 15 into these 15 11 sorry, this 15 silver, and here I'll be tying a knot, and now I will pass through a couple of beads here. These superduos, and into these 15 and now we will cut our thread. So here we have completed our bottom part of the earring, and if you want to add the ear wire, you can make a loop on the top of this Superduo, but here I'll be adding this ear post to my earring because it is the beauty of this this enhances the beauty of this earring. So I'll be adding this ear post to this bottom part of the earring. So now we are going to make this ear post. Now for making our ear post, we are again picking up 4 Superduo beads, and now again I'm bringing them down towards the end of my thread. The center part of this ear post is the same as we have done in the bottom part of our earring with the Superduos and 11 So here, after tying this knot, I'll be passing through this Superduo, all the 4 Superduos, and bring in this tail in between the beads. Now I will pick up one 11 white and pass through this next Superduo bead. Again pick up one 11 white and pass through this next Superduo. Again one 11 white and pass through this next Superduo. Again one 11 white and pass through this next Superduo, and step up into the first 11 and into the next Superduo. Now I will pick up one 15 seafoam, one 3 mm pearl, and one 15 seafoam. So here, and now I will pass through this same Superduo like this. Now into this next 11 and the next Superduo, into this next 11 and the next Superduo. Now here I'm exiting through this opposite one, and now I will pick up 115 seafoam and pass through this pearl, again 115 seafoam, and go back into this Superduo like this. Now into this 11 white, up through this 15 seafoam, and now I will pick up 215 silver and go down through this next 15 seafoam into this 11 underneath, move up through this 15 seafoam, again pick up 215 silver, move down through this 15 seafoam, through this 11 up through this 15 pick up 215 silver, go down through this 15 seafoam into this 11 up through this 15 seafoam, pick up 215 silver and down through this 15 seafoam. So this is the top portion, and now I will pass through this 11 underneath and into this next Superduo. Now we would be adding the ear post, so we will flip this and we will cut off this tail very carefully. Now you can see that I'm exiting through this Superduo, and now I will pick up 215 silver, 115 seafoam and 215 silver. So here I have picked up 5 beads, 215 silver, 115 seafoam and 215 silver, and I will pass through the same Superduo like this. Now here we will be creating a net for our ear post into this 11 and the next Superduo bead. Again pick up 215 silver, 115 seafoam and 215 silver. Again same set of beads and pass through this same Superduo like this into the 11 and the bottom hole of the next Superduo. Now 215 silver, 115 seafoam and 215 silver, same 5 beads and into the Superduo into the 11 and the next Superduo, like this. Again 2 15 silver, 1 15 seafoam and 2 15 silver, and into the Superduo. And now into the 11 up into the first 3 15 of the first set that we added. Now here you can see that we have created a net here, and right now I'm exiting through this middle one, this 15 seafoam, and now I will pick up 1 15 silver and pass through this next 15 seafoam, again pick up 1 15 silver and pass through this next 15 seafoam. Now don't keep it tight here because we have to place this ear post into this net. So again 1 15 silver and pass through this middle 15 seafoam and this fourth, like this. So here we have created the net, and now we will place our ear post and hold it like this and pull our thread like this. So here we have fixed our ear post, and now we'll be passing through the mid center beads twice. So right now I'm exiting through this 15 seafoam, and now I will pass through this 15 silver and the next 15 seafoam, like this, into this 15 silver and the next 15 seafoam, into this next 15 silver and the next 15 seafoam, again into this 15 silver and the next 15 seafoam. Once again I'll be passing through all these beads at the center to fix my ear post. And here I have passed through all these center beads twice, and my ear post is fixed. And now you can see I'm exiting through this 15 seafoam. I will go down through these two 15s and into the next Superduos. into this 11O, and now after exiting through this 11O white, again I'll pick up 2 15O silver and pass through the top hole of the next Superduo. Again pick up 2 15O silver and pass through this next 11O. Again 2 15O silver and pass through this next Superduo. Pick up 2 15O silver and pass through the next 11O. Pick up 2 15O silver and pass through this Superduo. Again pick up 2 15O silver and pass through the next 11O. Again 2 15O silver and pass through the next Superduo. And now my last pair of 15O silver and into the next 11O. So here, this is the look after adding these 15Os all through the round. And now I will step up into the first 2 15Os. And now I will attach this to my earring. So for this I will pick up 1 15O seafoam, 1 11O white and 1 15O seafoam, these 3 beads, and I will pass through these 2 15O silver. Again I will pick up 1 15O silver and pass through these next 2 15Os into the Superduo, and 1 2 these first 2 15Os. Pick up 1 15O silver and pass through these next 2 15Os into the Superduo, first 2 15Os, pick up 1 15O silver and pass through the next 2 15Os into the Superduo, into first 2 15Os and 1 15O silver and pass through the next 2 15Os and like this, and step up into this first 15O seafoam. So after adding these 15Os, you can see this is the look of our ear post. And right now I'm exiting through this 15O seafoam, and now I will pick up 2 15O seafoam, my earring, the bottom part of my earring, and now I will pass through the top hole of this this bottom part of the earring. Again, I will pick up two 15 seafoam and pass through this seafoam and the next 15 silver. Now I'll be passing through all these beads once again. So here I will pass through all these 15 just to reinforce into the Superduo, and all these 15 into the Superduo, and the 15 into the Superduo, and all these 15 down through all these three 15 into this top pole, into these three 15 and now I'll be tying a knot in between these silver beads, and pass through these couple of 11s and into this Superduo, and into these 15s, and now we can cut off our thread. Push the center part towards the front, and this is our earring. So friends, here we have our beautiful Lozenge earrings, and you would look gorgeous while wearing them. So friends, if you like my designs, my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you may get notified when I'll upload my next video. Thank you.